Abusuafo si amano kasa yi ade a wodo Bronii wo beje di nanim so say wo dwane akọ Germany na ye ka asem bi say from frying pan to fire eno do Bronii eye bi sisi amano kasa yi according to oba party wa the informations ni nyina aba begu monte so na ye die nti na amodo Bronii edwane akọ Germany na die eno kwa akoye enso so ewo ho enra after Ccounsellor Lutterodt na arrest no ena sanse we start say airport ya e wo media no so Ccounsellor Lutterodt abekasa na de ensem eno no so eka aha iguso Daily Gossip TV afei na wadwane me ameso so be share videos wi ama bo ho de no follow yen e wo other social media platforms ni so na bibia enye kama emfa ema ya busia pensem na ekoso no sen na wo be fa no kire wadwen under the comment section yentie bi yemfam na de kronti a odo Bronii episode dwane Africana eko Germany
Onu nepe
threat no
because the entire make up
definitely because the Ekoba is seen now a prince Lania a contact prince Tabe a fun cancan bino. He is the master of everything. Fun cancan bino. He is the master of everything.
Obi bre sopana nkrofo nso edi ye say
obi abetua so ke no da kema no twa 7 no abetro ato ne video so na wono timi ba be ka se ekwa na ebusia mo mpade hey na Jesus Christ ekwa na ebusia ne be fia yes enne wono akonta prince etimi di video beto na ode nyoma to ase ekwa na ebusia ne be fia mo mpe hey
no so number the open no why are the pa any open no
you open no
on one wo fasie bi amtena wo fie wanti me ma obapanyini when you obapanyini mfra brochire ametena wo nchen ankyerɛkyerɛ ne ne wo se wo ye unim se wo ho
na ye nani ade face na ye nani a na ye nani ade
enye nani ene to
no
oba lumba lumba suban no ni de wo you be do wa
me ma obi a control sa lumba wo ye
ni
onim de no wo ye lumba wo ye
suban lumba
enu ti a ama ne bibibia no aye basa no
we de no control lumba
mame
we control lumba
mesra mo
Emma ayi oba
mame asebo de bi ma won nkyɛn ho no ya pa ho yankwa busa pani
ni pato
aminiti utie pa abusa pani ni emfamia no lumba mistakes ni wa ya wie we can
ni mama do metremo walza ye tumebo nyoma so over and over no nyoma bi e poso no e course ne no mon miem bohono monzo more. This action here I'm taking with Ccounsellor Lutterodt no. Omwa boge no ball no abese yen kona ba. Yentu yasum nti omwa se omwa ho on go. Me kan won no mo a me pa kan tre ampan. Me pa kan tre police for. Nti se na mo tie de ekoso. Enti mo ya we say bibi koso wo Ghana. Oh, obi kasa wo radio station bi so amote. Enti ani fie da nipa ni tu. Mo kase papai ya kosie no obi fie. A case na eye live. E wo mo police for mountain. E court. Well, I'm back then. Court no try 30 minutes after giving a judgment. A case which was on autopsy. That same body is refusing to lie down where it's supposed to be buried. Quietly. And Crawford no almost buried, will be free. Did you not hear that to invite them to come and give you explanation? Yeah? we need to be very vigilant. Tiwaka Assembly said, when to me uncle here, you will end up losing red flag in the basa, not one at all. Well, you bet to me and rehash it, and they'll need to say, But look, let's keep with the momentum. And then Ccounsellor can't say me and crying for no more, sorry, no more, and no, okay. He's only echoing what the traditional council had already said. Before that, no. Ebusia penny tina phone so can say if you ask I can't tell say yes in one if ye. Ne so called spokesman now or Togo t-shirt man so uncle representing the court no say a Thursday no. Obedina hobby and say yes see no the fee a no can say yes no. Excuse me. A body, a corpse that was the subject of autopsy. That the police they have a live file on that autopsy. Court no abuatun chen. See I did for one not the one when young was say same body no other were you aware? Were they aware say same body no assembly can one na who said a year said invited one more say they've gone ahead and buried somebody in their private room in Accra.
Okay, come on.
And Sema Koso and kind for Ebufu no Mwebuefuno. If you listen to them, they keep saying something that the land has been desecrated.
Yes.
No more the family tradition near grow. Anything American Sami Bia. My papa, if you ho. O my mamma no move near grow. Omo no okay. Idea police for 1 year and then the past say one more no in their wisdom. Omo my papa no as every house like every.
That's what I was saying.
But if they had, I have read also somewhere say they're expecting him to show up tomorrow at Atlanta. Take it court to high court. Hey, team legal wives are more work Ghana. And Crawford be better so me say more so the camera no. Mumbusa Ghana police man yen say ye pamacho aden. Book be ho your friend in 1984 written by George Orwell. Wow, yes, put it off. Oh, mame echo. In the land of the pigs no take you over. No one says 4 legs good, 2 legs bad, 2 legs good, but hey, nobody is more of a citizen than anybody else. So be you gonna know you're gonna need. The same rights should be equated to everybody. Why are they? I mean, the Ghana police have said you can hear some things. What decided someone was selective hearing, selective action, So inciting people, and no, yes, bad. But when someone has blatantly abused the laws now. The only common thing here is this: both are civil things. If the action has not taken place, you can say he has men's rear. There's not been actus rear. But the fact is that both are civil. I didn't think I'm more invited. One more also Makoko see Papa no more, baby. You have given a whole load of policemen some guard him. Oh, please, more expenditure. I don't think I'm more police one over nana. A guard the neck easily gone. No, they are guarding the body. Hey, are you not where we say you are actually supporting something which traditionally it goes against the traditions of the land on which you are the body has been buried on? Mamun, yes, sir. They are throwing what gas into the fire. Okay. Sad awareness here, Maki. With the trend in the next few days, people will start asking these questions. And yes, sir, no more funny flame. No. What is wrong with them? Why not cheer wine? Eh?
Talk about me for business, sir.
Me patch on my memorandum up with this one.
Okay.
There's one more thing I want you to go to here. Me person with anything to do with okay, let me be a lady and call her by her name. Priscilla no. Say also what could the asylum German. Okay? When you seek asylum, it should be on the grounds of persecution, not prosecution. Why we pay a prosecutor? Aha, obi am persecutor. Wow, police for a guardian. So if you are going there to go and do what? Nonsense. Share, Munya focused. Your appeal, no, and we need to. This matter is being fought in people's homes, on the news way and the media waves everywhere, and on social media. Social media has carried the flag so far, so don't lose sight of the arguments. Ghana police, no day opinion, a day mante. You hear some, you don't hear some. Sad then I'm more and Colano and Buffy. The Gan boys not at tea. I'm better say
Charles,
stop recording me. Won't record ya do what you know. Moya sana echo. Say Ghana youth no at tea. Obi record you. Say Obi join it fresher. Na echo naba. Oh, okay. Me on hine bekasa. Say Bagan youth no. Ya pamacho mo me easy kakra maye. Na let the people talk because there person no woman ye. Nkrofo ne kan say o desecrated land no man kwa koche o. One invite wo. Na obi kan say hwe nkran wo so mo go when your boys mo nkwe. And the book of friend na baye dey. No they will see.
Unfortunately, as you said, the Bronii is in our court. Unfortunately, on my channel, SIBA Quine. I mean, when say police from the ground, you guys are available. So, Momo, and then send them more then there is going to be a protest. Not police, you have to take an action because so Ukochi on this Gafona Okano boys, they are going to protest. And Team Legal Wives are also going to organize ourselves and protest it. Maybe I will be that's whereby presidents or more the echo because say because it seems they are sleeping, right? They are waiting for some action and our reaction. See, I mean, say a bonibiasa.
In legal terms, it is very wrong. Let me tell you, I've come on up because of the legal implications here.
Yes.
What do you say, Ccounsellor Lutterodt? I that man, yes. What do you say? The legal implications here is that they know which cases and which actions they will follow. They are being selective, and you don't do that.
It's true. And when I make a choice, a counselor, no cry, as a hero, as a warrior, no. We cry be a crime more crime and akasa.
It's not so much about counselor. It's about this case.
This case does not
have waved so many red flags. The authorities have not acted on.
Yes.
So for them to do this, it is very, very, very dicey. The temperature of the country is already perambulating between heat and heat. Do you understand the effect it's having on people? Say no, when say tribes are being then you go and fund such a flag. What are you doing? In about a month or so's time, they need to perform all these cleansings and everything. And they have taken this authorization came from the palace. What you are saying? And this is not just one agreement. It was a collective gang agreement. What you say? Assassin baby and Danana baby, I be Bibiano, attract all the gang different districts. What you say? But one language is spoken and one belief is there. That is why they have Bulomoy. I'm talking from that side of it. If you incense one group against the other, now Momo police one more causing fear and panic. What you say? You are the ones causing the fear and panic. Because Papa, we are there to walk. A Busapeni cat on the yeah, baby, I said, with impunity. Went to me and your home. Come on.
Yeah, so
Guys,
it's very sad.
I put police numbers down. You guys can call them. Yeah, the more calls goes there, almost any penny. Yeah, you just call, you protest about it, then you kind of call. It's up to yeah.
As someone so I was on yes, I'm penny for no money now. Politicians near Nini, no more be a woman be a person. And so my imagine so among country.
What my number? Numbers.
I know what's
Police phone numbers.
Yeah, there's Ghana police numbers. It's on down there.
Because it's very sad. It's very sad. The amount much
024 Nana.
Number no. Ghana a very sad no credit that hopa ni akata no credit so. Ye di ntro.
Sister, mummy ko friend number no. Mummy ko friend number no. Kobi number no. No say me ye oni o. Ana.
Oh, comment.
Kobi, primary one on for to next year. Why?
Okay, two a bit.
Are you white in the who you know comment no.
It is not done. What you are here?
Yeah, me ya pa na me say and na some of kind boni be ne wum a mutimi che no boni be ne wum no kura wo kanti no kura kakra obakanti
in effect the other year no pack at the in trying him
number 0244 57 2979. Yeah. Yeah, mo be afre, wa be afre be afa, omo fire secretary you answer we say.
Me pa to mo man nyina enko frɛ yesrem a.
You just say
yeah, that's right.
Bombard wo with
boss. Obo say sam nipa ni aba.
Obi say counselor is not arrested. Say see akwa me friend.
Oh, and you no crowd. Just
the accent to invite him in.
Okay,
of that comment no. And no
AI.
Point at the look, when you are
making no, America channel.
Mr. Focus America DB. Wo ye protester, mo mu di ntia wo ye protest. So big oka bibia ebe incited mayhem our system no more. Ye right say police for be friend. But the point we are asking them is this. Bia papa no shirt to go t-shirt no also kasama ebusuan penyin.
What do you want that you wear?
Papa me say to go t-shirt.
Oh, no no mo t-shirt me man. I think you are. Odu circle no.
Dia le se abubu agum na.
Ai.
Dia le se atutu no.
Odu circle.
O ka se pu awon fele. Le se abu agum bi se o kwan.
Penyin na nkasa nso akasa. What you are saying?
Akasa.
Baby now, girl now, America, and Madam Blackmailer, number one, no, or also so kind. And different pockets of people have said it. Okay, I will not be surprised to cry. And I made me teach mad Ghana police at all times. Me know, okay, there's a live complete desk. It is dedicated to Lumba Casey. Then I make it wrong. They with Yako at CID and everything. I want to go to school. School for they have been. you're being the first vice president. Yes, good. You are thorough. They will have a desk that sees to it, but within that desk, why are they picking and choosing what they will act on? And only complaint now was a million. And that then be or no the grand palace. I can't see them say, I dear my try near to but say the nippies your mobile ababe and your musas your mobosa mayo. And I bushana babe say I'm padia ya beko. We will give them Omoma and Rawo Cavani.
Cavani, yeah, he's called.
You know, so or him in a mountain and crime for mountain in the bath. Almost and then the enemy, your papa no onions or more, they will send a guard there to make sure say Obiango to be another.
Obiado.
This year, I was bread.
Oh, such as autocratic. Someone go to two at the end of Nadubia because at the end of no more desecrated as I know, and spiritually, and the girls believe very much in spiritualism. Oh, this coming together, no make how baby no sound. Maybe duty see one know what that. Maybe duty 2 nights ago, Bizanana. Why? Because you're not a maintenance and there's a middle. It is
good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wait a minute, sorry for me interrupt.
Mommy, round you up now, Waba. They shouldn't do that because they are fanning the flames of look, tribal yes, sir. And can find a food. They've told you said this thing goes against their custom and traditions. And do you actually call somebody to that or ever kind of way? So in effect, no, you are warning or via Ccounsellor Lutterodt now. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're doing? Hey, don't go there. Don't go there because you will get people incited. What you say? And now things is no a champagne no and then a Togo boy no a Kasai no. Why didn't you invite them? And this is a case which has a live case, Ankamokwakoye autopsy. There's a question mark on this body, and there are unresolved questions. And
why you about? Okay. Yeah.
Also.
Now my miss came Ramona. You know,
real quick because me call agreements is there. Me chair BBR Oba me chair. My sorry no pen me who the cost so like after me person me PC nyoma up a little bit. Regarding Ccounsellor Lutterodt, you know. Now said they made me correct the me person me nya some maybe I could be so bit about what is the actual reason Tia my friend so my friend knows so my arrest you know what is the basis on Kasa?
Okay, for me okay, Tiwako.
I really didn't know my badger.
But in the first place, I didn't because see a threat, you're about the threat for a police for now. Because it doesn't make sense to me.
There is two Ibia Mafa. Ebi and no maybe one I'm in person, but I think say shatter by the time Cindy. Oh, Yamvani say said yeah, I'm ranting here, you know, and crime for I'm ranting here and castle back home. Ebi or Mako, or money or penny for in Ako. Ebi or Moko, and someone reported, say, okay, I don't know, I'm will be a benefit. And Tebia, then they almost as any Ccounsellor Lutterodt in the casa, and any reporting. Then the police called him to question him. Or else it could be say, oh man, the police wanted to on my desk. And no man say any Ccounsellor, no Mramiyina. So those are the two scenarios. It could be said it's about reaction to when the youth went there. Maybe they already went. Among confirming my even so much idea. But some more what Nipa Crobek Maka say why incite people to come to his house, right? And police, and now the police invited them. So this is the issue.
Okay, it's your phone calls not to police, no. What are we trying to?
The police, it's just about Lumba case, and no matter what, they should take action. No matter what, no more inviting. If you are able to call Ccounsellor there. Most of them
Fre Ebusia Penny.
Most of them Fre Ebusia Penny and yeah.
Some question.
And that's a give us.
But they shouldn't be selective in whom they are invited.
Yeah. They shouldn't be selective.
We have it on authority from the royal house of the government. Say, if somebody is buried in the house without the right traditional things done and without a permit, in fact, it is a no in their land. And we have had this said on authority. With Obio Bonnet or no or say Jamai or no ya Jamai, what dear mine, and I will see a rumba, a walk with Emma, the Togo boy, not to Sababe can the same thing. And did they not hear that? Can they not take action? Who takes action against things which are criminally done or wrongly done? If we have a complaint, we go there. But then again, they appear to be attacking the person who is saying, well, this is what the traditional council has said. They are going to take action. So can you? And he even said, we don't know when they will go. The no time between today and Saturday. Yes, sure, there's some action that should be taken. He did not tell people about Unante. He didn't do that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, let's keep the focus on this case because I am convinced that there is a hot desk for the Lumba matter. The police are not stupid. The Ghana police, someone brings in you understand them. Well, they know. They know that this case is a kega, is a powder kega, a explodia, a be affected a whole lot of and disrupt a whole lot of things. What do I say? So if we call it them, please do something about it. People cannot be walking around with impunity. Where say my yes say, me and me and we are watching them. Hey, sir, no busy my back.
Hey, M say, menka kakra.
Okay. Inti mute you.
Omo ba bonten. Ebe make a statement. Yeah, all my bloggers nebia. Me minim say no mudin komo say they have done all the necessary documents. Yeah, ma wo mo kwan say wo mu sielu mba wo fio. Ewo engrasas ewo brekura. Government doesn't own lands. Ombu refuse Ghana is made of tradition and the government. They are working together. And the government and to me and my chance. Se ko sie ni power is the go fear without the approval of the traditional council. And you do it. And penny for tracking. Baby, I'm going to Estebiano or man which na nyam watch na emekasa.
Yeah, Miss K.
Yeah, Corinne.
The
other thing I'm person me just to get clarity is anyone who information that we've got what's the update on him? Because if he's able to walk around freely.
This almost say acquire report and I was
I missed that.
Almost yes, almost acquire report na ye kwacheno no. We so almost say about is any answer.
Also, I didn't give you a confirmation on Saturday. Until why no, ya fire drain and found. So more cast or more report. To make a reporter, and maybe I have it.
Because Kobe,
yeah, please.
Like phone calls needed necessary. Like and phone calls now, we need to. There needs to be a substance. Apart from saying, "I said lumba sem no munya," and it means oneness of approach. Quite a fast so you say your questions
Oh, yeah.
now.
Miss K, Manenko Obia Antro, the more econo de wonka, and no dear, but no, minim submit me Akikan law, nedia, but the baby mamma. We can quote some of the laws. New behind the bit me quote the law whereby Kachom say by law, no, this quote act say. You guys can explain that. But the more say call no, and more na nipa crow pick a corner, you will get frustrated. Over reporter man, you get what I mean? Just like it's just like too many calls get in there. We was Nadia na koso. Hopefully,
this case one that's in whether I think where she's coming from. The opposite trust, no. Which focus are we taking on? And okay, Miss K, I will make the suggestion say you can take one aspect of it and call, but the core matter is the Lumba matter. Now, for instance, if you're going to call and say, hold on a minute, Mr. Policeman, Ghana Police, did you hear that somebody said blah 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 that they buried somebody somewhere? Because at the same time I've also heard that the traditional council is saying the land has been desecrated and the repercussions from that is enough to affect a whole lot of people, and you have every right to be upset about it because repercussions no assassin na ebiasi mo Ghana da what you say during the revolutionary times no. If you know, if those who are not old enough to know, ask your parents and grandparents. Ghana went through serious famine. Hey, even our rivers couldn't yield fish. Everybody was having to eat a refuah. The rain didn't fall, the sun was shining because of the amount of killings and people being buried anywhere and anyhow. I'm a born again Christian. I will fight for Christ, but I understand the impact of spirituality. And as somebody who have that, and knowing how God do not mess around with their land, I'm telling you. And then they've been crying for the but and yet how their pride of place is the fact that they are able to be at peace with their tradition, their Lord, and their gods, even though they may be Christian. Okay, so please, this is not something funny. This thing, when Tiwa was saying, I was like, but I'm concerned. Even recently, the religious leader of the land where Lumba has been buried technically died within 7 to 14 days after Lumba was so-called buried. He's just recently been buried. Recently, I'm talking about the Wuloma of the Lakma Wuloma. If the gun comes on the land and the soup, parts of it are here, some of them, you understand? We've lost so many leaders. Niga Abiasuma just had a near fatal accident. There's a lot of accidents happening in Accra and all kinds of tragic things happening. Ever since this guy was, I will still use the word murdered, because if you cannot give me the cause of death, how come and whatever, no, there is a big question mark there. And there is a hot desk in the police station checking these things. But Abasaka see no money at the end. They are hoping say you people will keep quiet. But unfortunately, this thing has taken a life of its own. Something comes up, which means that the gods, there's a book we read in school, the gods are not to be blamed, though. There has been documentation. African writers say the book called The Gods Are Not to Be Blamed. Who am on him to go and Google it and read it. May say, Ghana police, don't be selective. If you are dealing with this thing, you can nip it in the bud. But I didn't see you feel I'm one I'm no. And you might be bringing some food, Dr. Wine, Nana, or Tunkum Crawford, baby, no, Madina, or Apia. And you one Once you went ahead and did it.
You say when here how much here?
And then next year, they should invite them and then go there and find out what is going on. That's what they have the right to do that. If they need to take the court or that they should go to court, they are the prosecutors. In Ghana, the police are the ones who prosecute. What you say? The state has a duty to protect the tradition of the area, of the land.
Maybe at the better piano, death certificate, no, to quote this law. Registration and I'm the attorney. So we'll person. There's baby I will bet you what there's a
private. I mean, me went through. They would the boho and I just screenshot and one on young got TikTok school.
What it's a make I say.
That's a certificate. You're trying to say you're seeing what a quarrel. But literally, no. That's all. No, that's why I want to see you.
I do or one no to no
you should argue that. Oh my God.
You'll be seeing no echo a pack in Sutako.
When release atomic bomb are control. Unim say send AYEKA death certificate in also say ye be see that the lumba pakoso. Yeah, Ghana government in say pakoso. And I say, oh yeah, death certificate. Now say what say I had now be see na you can't change it because death certificate is your enemy, you know. Abusha, there is no records. No records. AMI. A mapine. And as a woman, kwache. I am my woman, kwase also almost see that the lumba is legal. Ebino.
Who you want?
About this, meaning seeing nine in my same way that but I'm just saying, just to play out you want him or prega. And in the bush you have one way by force a chinchina. Wafa papa edina see if you are campaign edina shahono. Ediba for so pan into his obey free so.
What's the evidence?
Rita.
No.
Evidence, yeah, see, into force say, you better or be ever hanasa.
Aye, or not if you're crabby most.
Just a make yourself where Jimmy is a school there, Tafracho, one goes to a so fetch me. School that one could be a new
3 SHS.
Where Jimmy Dodo? I know I'll bring away Jimmy. And to force say, Nipa bet now has some yantiasi and you bet now. Jimmy and Dawson do what bring away Jimmy.
Yeah, but you see, when you fight with the food,
my me on set me bacho. A we are so on we are dear. I was so we are dear. At least when the one who would open your fingers like a cry idea. Not me, Jimmy who say, and to be pan and to me coffee will be kununam nene. And a nipana, AYEKA, and a nipana yere wua. Not me cry, Nipediano crown, dead body become the other. My own by a side, even a mipe. It's a wood and one, or bring away Jimmy do sister. Why Jimmy do?
Who you so wow level? Don't do that. Obian in a level. Hey, Mr.
Auntie take say. Would the work can was send break and cram for long near but it will tell me as someone of cram. Yeah.
No, when you don't go to the level. This is what I'm saying. Wouldn't Obi a kilogram man and say,
I'm missing a phobia.
Why? Point then say you cannot go down to her level when you're
but I was here catching and say because
I didn't want it or take giant cap the dad in your back on what so why go backwards?
She don't even need to be back with mama. Why would you put yourself in your case do this? They say oh my if you're moving close and in Kolaya as your mobile tenation into a mobile comfortable but never yes.
Hello, then our whole
Enyene.
Maame wo ho.
Uma be comfortable. Abetena wiase ama be me bia be ware oba. Ana be be
not our work.
Hey.
Eno
Why
na ye eduma.
Hey. Now I never ma. Acquire user. Are they?
Oh, Mazipe user.
I'm not a bro. I know a brother.
Nana se wan gabe ko so say yeah me
because of kasa no on interrate kasa no
Anatia.
Me pa mo cho just nana se wa bia na o ma girl get under your skin. Why are not
me?
We are was setting up this
no. Unim.
What do make us
on get under my skin but on say if we are say one a contompo de be a dakru bi no atwantro na call baby. What the account them be now call baby. But ade we are wash shade ensisi sunti ebasa ni unya sumbie. Unya sumbie ti ade na ode wa bra bo be to sa how we mu sa.
Obi be say you are preaching to the converted.
Oh.
What funny time? It's weird, dear. You do not go and play her game. What you say? Hear your own drum beat and play because when you remember say, "We beat Jimmy for only the air cocono or the Jimmy beat you." What you say? And only a problem. We were thinking that they would think logically. At the beginning of the case, the lawyer.
But you met me a kasaka cry.
Well, 1 minute. Why? Lawyer near friend. Lawyer Pussy Eka Assembly at the beginning. Na obia what legal from na papa me no bon mobia say. I said we dey straightforward. Straightforward ordinance marriage. We had that high road. Say we dey ordinance marriage. Later on, you said, "Send me for God." Say you are going into court to somebody. You know they fear. You know give a toss if they go. Than base. What you say? Or football, football, everything by inside. And no more they call you. One and part. But it doesn't change the fact that it was an ordinance. What you say? So right now, no dey focus on. Or he no say. Busa penyin say wakosie no hono the Togo boy no so say hono take from their own horse's mouth and na Ukraine no so say say the more just to say na mo yo yam pampa say ntra enema bebre to react mo mien konkwohwe na say commentator Ccounsellor Lutterodt akokasa na police for mo decide say Ccounsellor bra pen brain asem na kind of thing say.
Yeah.
What you say? Why do the police do that? They can do better than that.
I know the phone no console one because I really want to know if you are not here study a year near ma. I don't know.
He's been released. Obey more calls into one picking.
Say all this one people had doubt to say Ghana police, honestly, are they listening to our voices or not? So Ccounsellor's invitation has really proved say they know whatever is going on. Wow, it's a good thing. It is a good thing to us.
That's what I was saying.
Yes, Ccounsellor's invitation, Charlie, is a big win for us.
That's what I was saying.
Really? They don't care? Is that what is going on?
Yeah,
they don't. All these months.
That's what I was saying. Say it opens the door.
They know. It's about my says so. Honestly, they know, but they don't give an F. Really? Most of my certificate I could see any panel baby. And I'm more ebusian for now, so I pay my case. You see, is legal. Is that not concerning really, Ghana? Hey!
Ghana has some system, it doesn't work, yo. Our system, no. Then you know, corruption, no bribing, the young so whisker. If you have money,
corruption.
Oh, Papa, yeah.
The young so whisker.
Oh wow. Yeah. Counselor soon you'll be intimidating. He has the voice.
Yeah.
He knows the laws and he can
Well,
voice his
I'm not
opinion.
Yeah,
It's a big win, and we should focus on that direction.
And the young friend copy a pin number.
My PIN number, no. Call him.
you're more questions. Say, Ccounsellor, the intimation of Babush, opinion, the intimation warm.
Say there's certificate now, so or so could see no way you want to be seeing one cry. And into a chant or more friend.
How much did this cash show move for me? And to whom cash or Muntie, how much did this cash or move for me?
Good evening.
Evening.
Patrona, come to say.
Why not Emma back? Feedback.
Patrol, maybe me driving TV, I think said it here.
No.
I don't know my feedback now.
Casa.
Yeah, Patrol, they make you know what for now. And you made your body and die because my call back and forth. So I try and say. Many information be for us if say counselor the other true, but to me the me imagine say you keep hope alive say papa ya omo aton sa freni abey open case amaye na ema ye nyina ya ba mu na yen hye ye hu cry because say almost since some ya can for the past 8 months you know omonte na say counselor continue radio so can say we say na so matter dia. Say omo person won chese enye obi amane report ya say no my into omo ntimi open case for Lumba asem ne dia to me ne dia me hu ne say counselor asem no abeye open case ama Lumba asem no and a counselor so nye obi asebi wetin agu ne so he can defend himself and he know his right odim dia woye enti no me dia me say my abamumbu ene omo Ghana ne nyina na omo kasama case we say no tinu ya wives for ne nyina no obi abamumbu no obi a en hye ne ho den because baby I dream the minim say Nyankopon aye awie because for 8 months you say yakasa na muntie na say asem we a counselor be kan what me aton sa friend dia na say a lot of question marks say wo bibia ho what ya say what no bu mani agu so etinu we dia me sere woni watie fo nyina antinu ga wise fo nyina say ye nyina yen keep fingers crossed yen fan paibo entire counselor chi na bibia
And take an action.
Almost about life for Counselor about life.
Yeah, only obi no. Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Obampa chawunya announcements dikano.
Mami, skadi e benech.
Ene de yeni abre.
Oni entiem. Obi anu fi no oni entiem. Oe. Ono wato ni spray.
So that you will enjoy the best of the life that we're living. So, is that my
Wato perfume
for women? Same number 0277609644 is the order. So please call me and let's give that to you. Not forgetting macro ginger honey chips, the local and foreign.
Fancy
is in the bottle, the foreign one is in the sachet. Order yours now on 0277609644. So ladies and gentlemen, it's a cherished evening.
Oh,
Is governed by laws. The world we are living in is governed by policies. The world we are living in, from God's creation time, He gave order to things, and the orders are still the same way as they are. As long as we live, as long as that we are alive, their lives, that we might speak the truth. But the question is, whose truth are we speaking? Let me say a cherished thank you to all of you, my fans, my family, and my church guys, my loved ones, from my senior wife to my last, no, she's not my last wife, to my youngest wife, everybody, thank you for the support. Also, let me say a big thank you to the police administration for the understanding and their cooperation. I don't really understand the police system beyond what I know, but I learned new things today as I found myself in the police station. So let me bring it to all of you and notice that those of you who say you want to gather yourself and come and visit me, those that have been sent to come and visit me, I'm very grateful. Whether you have a good intention to visit, I am here and I'm wearing Afro Max, the best drag for men. Thank you so much for your support. I want to encourage that may nobody gather people to any police station to please incite any form of violence for you to be arrested, because the act that has been used or was used was quoted from the books, and based on what has been written and quoted, my video that was done for 3 hours, a portion of it is what brought all these. Ccounsellor Lutterodt has been arrested. So the service said, my alleged statement, inciting violence under the Criminal Offences Act 1996, Act 29, and the Public Order Act 1994, Act 471, as well as the offensive conduct to a breach of peace under Section 30207 of the Criminal Offences Act 1960. These are the reasons why the conversation that we had on Saturday ended me this morning having walked into the Ghana Police Headquarters this afternoon rather, to assist them in getting clarification on the statements that is alleged or was alleged I made, which all these statements breach the peace in the country. I'm saying that if tomorrow morning you walk in to go and do free Ccounsellor Lutterodt, please, you are inciting violence. It's the reason why I have come this evening to show myself to you that by the grace of God and the police administration, their good office, whatever viral video you saw, I don't know how you got the picture. That is another story to tell. Because I was not, as it were, arrested from somewhere, but I walked in and I followed all the procedures that they want me to follow. And I was asked that they need a picture to put on the things they are doing. And the only picture they would need is a picture of me being in handcuff. So I was sitting after my statement. Then I took that picture. I'm sorry to disappoint those of you who I didn't know the picture would be posted. So I didn't add a swag to my picture. The picture I took, I didn't smile well for you. My face was like I was sick. And that is why I took the picture like that. So the viral video is going viral. Everybody, those who are happy have been arrested and whatever. It's okay. I mean, when people are arrested, we get happy. Is that not it? Yes. It's not everybody that must be sad when you are arrested. But the bridge of peace, the code of ethics and the things based on the statement that I don't want to repeat on the issues that came up on Saturday. That is the reason why I had a phone call that the police headquarters wanted me to come and assist in explanation. The video that I keep saying every day, and I want to say it here too, that those who are screen recording, if they have any mischief or they have an idea of cutting where it interests them, we cannot falter them. But what somebody took a screen recording and added their words to it is what the police has. And from that one, that is where they have to caution me, because my voice is loud, I have an image and I have a following, and it's an incitement to the Ghana brothers. Even though my intent was not meant for that. Nobody will go and read my intent. Nobody will watch the whole video to the end, but they may act in the alleged video I did. Clarice, I'm surprised. This could have been, Clarice, but this could have been my death, that you will come and send a flower to my grave because you don't mind me. But I'm happy you are here, my dear. Thank you for coming. So you are worried when you saw it. Well, I know my people in America. But I've not committed any evil crime like somebody was saying. It was a statement, and it was not a good statement for the Ghana community. But my Ghana people, thank you for not also taking action like the way I said it's alleged. I said it, that let's see the police going to see if it is true that there have been any issue of burial in the residence of the late Daddy Lumba in this Legon, like the video is circulating from the said man who made the allegation. So whatever you saw, I'm saying that I didn't pose well. Forgive me, I didn't pose well for the picture. I just saw the picture myself, and I realized that Clarice, are you sure about that? Well, you should be yourself and pick my call. It's important. So I could have made my statement without inciting the Ghana youth. And I think I repeated myself, but the repetition was not captured by whoever posted a video that is going round and round. To be courteous enough, you can move up to my YouTube channel. Yesterday, with Friday, Saturday, those of us who were doing the live, I always tell you that one of the things I don't stop doing is to always be on all the 3 channels. Be on my YouTube, be on my Facebook, and be on my TikTok. And I always will record myself in the radio station so as not to find myself being incriminated or find myself getting trouble for my legal team. Today, from afternoon till this evening, my legal team were with me throughout like that. I mean, the 3 of them have to stay because we didn't envisage that this is how it's going to be. But thanks be to God. The issue may be investigated so that we will find a lasting peace to the man who claims that he knows that the body of the late Daddy Lumba was buried in his residence, which by all the standard and by all the laws, a permit must be granted. And per my checks, granting permits for house burial has been seized for a long time now. So, like I keep saying, it's alleged that is what happened. So I am out. I am out. You can see me, I'm out. I've just changed to wear my Afro-Mask dress. So no trouble tomorrow. No going to any police station looking for me. No going to BNI to go and look for Ccounsellor Lutterodt. It is not a breaking news anywhere. Especially the work we do. We have just a slight opportunity of sleeping. And when we sleep, we may be corrected with a jail, a fine, or a sentence. Thank God, as you all watch me, it is not fraud. Neither is it murder, rape, or any other incriminating incident. But a statement that was made out of my conversation by the laws of the land, it was alleged inciting violence. Even though I kept saying, if it's true, if it's alleged, if it's true, the video that was posted, that was played for me to see, sounded very well, that I was inciting the youth to go with pickaxe, shovels to exhume the body of Bumba from his residence. Even with that, I will still say that.
Sorry.
Well, my dear, to be honest with you, everybody's asking why the handcuff. I never resisted. I don't know, but my lawyer said he was explained to me. But the truth was, I was told they needed a picture. And the picture they needed, they took my picture. But later, in the presence of my lawyer, they said they needed to handcuff me. So, and I think the first one, it was not done well. So I have a vein that is lifted up here, but it's a good sign. So they needed. I am yet to understand why the pictures are running on people's TikTok. I don't know if it's on the Ghana Police. I tried to allow my team to look for it on the Ghana Police website so that we'll see that is where people got it from. But as I said, we are yet to, as it were, confirm if the pictures you saw were actually picked from the Ghana Police website. But well, the important thing is that Ccounsellor Lutterodt, I am out. I am here. Nobody should create any scene tomorrow morning, because anything you do that will amount to bridging the peace for my sake will end up the same way. I am here. Thank you for being there. I mean, the best thing you need to do for me is to grant me the opportunity to have a party. As Shatawale did, he went to the sea to go and wash himself. When I left the detaining center, I came first to church. I walked to the altar. It's strange. I walked to the altar to tell God thank you, that my arrest was not anybody's prayer point. And I would not believe that whatever I went through will be machinated by somebody. Naturally speaking, I see it like I made a statement that was against the laws of the land. And based on that, I was invited and I went. And this is how it went through for us. So All right. If you're watching me and I see so many things, I hear my auntie is down. Please stand. Don't be down. Yeah. And unfortunately, we don't run shows on Mondays. Our shows are regularly run on Tuesdays with Simon. But it's good that we went through that target. And we will have learned. And we will continue to learn. Thank God I was not lawless. When I say I was not lawless, I followed the rules of engagement, to be precise, which is the fact that when they invited me, I went because I didn't want to go. So I've seen my pictures, and my only problem is that my face was not good. I didn't pose well for the picture. There will not be a next time. There will not be a next time that I'll be handcuffed.
Is you saying come on? Any akwaku TV? Edi abano ene. Eno first time I message so be follow ye. We are watching videos. I'm a for friend ye. We are now about home. They no follow ye. Or other social media platforms. You just let be bia. Enya kama emfa ema ye. Edi en na abeka. Edi afa Ccounsellor Lutterodt na arrest or more arrest no. Ehun ena wodo Bronii susu Germany. Awoko. Eye safe. Ede man dey. And as we safe. Because Ghana crowd ye twa abo so yi. Na baby a mam yakosu asewa wo susu said yen ene bekoso ewo ho. Chira wadwen under the comment section. Macron.